Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel, or welcome if you're new here. My name is Allie. I am the owner of Pose Hook Society, small crochet business based out of Florida. Now, I haven't always lived in Florida. I've lived many different places, and if you are a returning subscriber, or if you've seen me before, you may have known that I lived in Alaska. I've lived in Alaska for a few years. I think I lived there for 3 years. Before that, I lived in North Dakota. Before that, Colorado. Before that, Georgia. And then before that, I lived in Florida where I grew up. So I have moved back home. There have been a lot of things that have happened in my life that have led me to coming back here. But I am back in Florida. And, sorry, I have some notes. Let's go over the reason of why I'm doing what I'm doing. So as you can tell, I have changed the name of my channel. We are now Pose Hook Society across all social media. So my Instagram, my TikTok, here on YouTube. I don't really post anywhere else except for those 3. I also do have a website. It is posehooksociety.com. You can find the links down below if you want to go look at what we have and what we're selling. And I am going to try and put a tab on there so you can see where I'm actually going to be at, because I plan on getting into markets. I do have 2 confirmed that I'm going to be doing later in the year, but I have applied to be in different markets. If you can hear the whining, it's my puppy. She's over off to the side staring at me like I'm crazy talking to you guys. But yeah, I'm going to do market vlogs. I'm going to do how much yarn have I used in a month type situations. I'm going to do different crochet vlogs. That's what's coming up on this channel. Now, part of the reason why circumstances have changed for me, I am a new mom. My daughter is a 1.5 years. Stop. You're fine. My daughter is a 1.5 years, but I will not be showing her on anything. You will not find her on social media. You will not find her on YouTube. I do not post about my daughter. This is probably the most you will hear about her. I will edit her out of any video footage that she is in, any pictures that she's in. I most likely will edit it out. That's just for her own privacy and safety. The internet is weird. As you all know, we're all weirdos on the internet, but some take it to an extreme, and I don't want that for my daughter, so I will not be posting her anywhere near it. That's pretty much it. I mean, right now I'm currently making beanies, but if you guys have anything that you definitely want to see, let me know. I'm more than welcome to ideas. This is the beanie that I'm currently making. I love this color. Yeah, like I said, I'm going to do market vlogs, and if you're wondering what type of crochet I make, I am not a plushie creator. I do a lot of wearables. I do a lot of wearables and tapestries. I don't have many tapestries on the website or have posted a lot of tapestries. I enjoy doing them, and I was going to try and do like a whole series of where I make a tapestry into a wearable item, and you can do that, but the reality of me actually doing that, and I mean, I can make bags. I can make bags out of the tapestries, and I have made sweaters. I mean, if you go to my website right now, there's a sweater that I did for New Jersey Devils, for the New Jersey Devils logo. It's on the back of the sweater. It is up for sale if you want to buy it. Go ahead. Greatly appreciate it if you do. But making wearables out of stuff like that is a big process, and it takes away from me being able to make other things, because I don't think you guys want to see multiple videos of me just working. Oh yeah, I'm working on this. Still working on it. Oh yeah, I'm doing this. Still working on it. That seems kind of boring. But I can do the tapestries. I'm currently doing a tapestry for the Toronto Maple Leafs. I'm doing a series where I make a tapestry for each NHL team. If you don't know, I do love hockey. Yeah, so I don't know if I'm going to do any other leagues after that. I might, but we'll see. Hockey's kind of my thing. I also really enjoy reading. I've read 98 books so far this year, so if you have any book recommendations, let me know. Always looking for new books. We can talk about books if you want, but this is not going to be primarily a book channel, so don't get your hopes up for that, unfortunately. Yeah, I figure, because part of the reason I want to do market blogs is because I see a lot of plushie makers do market blogs, and they're very helpful for plushie makers. But what would it be like for a wearable crochet person? And it's something you don't really see at markets a whole lot, and I figure I bring something interesting and new to the market scene, so why not try? I did do one market. I didn't film it at all. It was at a school fundraiser, so I'm not going to film small children. That's weird. That's weird. Absolutely not. And I had good success there. I made back my money for being in the show, being there for the fundraiser. It wasn't anything crazy, but what I make is more geared towards adults, so it wasn't surprising that a lot of my items didn't get sold. I did sell a few bucket hats and some scrunchies. My scrunchies were the most popular amongst sales, but bucket hats were right behind it. I make crop tops and stuff like that, so most children, this was at an elementary school, are not going to buy those. I mean, yes, there were older siblings and adults there, but at the same time, they're not there for that. And so I knew that going in. I just wanted to get my name out there. Oh, I also make, the other thing that sold well were my market bags. You can go and look. I just use Stephanie Zed, the tutorial on YouTube. I make kind of an in-between size of the bags that she does on her tutorial. Just type it in, Stephanie Zed, market bag, you'll find it. And if I mention a pattern that I'm using, or I will try and link it if I can find it. Some of these patterns I just have in the back of my head. I do a lot of Passionate Kelsey here on YouTube. Passionate Goods is her brand. I do a lot of her crop top tutorials. I love making those, and those actually, people are really interested in buying them, even if they can't make them themselves. And so I will always try and put in the description of the product that's on my website, designed by Passionate Goods or Passionate, or whoever it is that I'm using their design. And you can watch Kelsey's videos. You can watch, I'm a big supporter of her channel. I love it. I watch it every Monday, Wednesday, Friday, or whenever she posts. I'm always watching the videos. But she also states that you can make and sell her designs. So I'm not doing anything wrong. So don't come at me for that. And I always try and put in the description of the listing. And if I post on Instagram, I try to put it in there. If I've missed it, I'm sorry. But on the listing on my website, it is on there that it is designed by whoever it's designed by. And I try and do that for any patterns that I find. I don't want to make and sell something that somebody's like, I don't want you to sell my product. If they're not clear about whether or not I can sell it, I know I can message them and ask, but at the same time, it's like, why wouldn't I be able to? Is that problematic? I don't know. Let me know. But yeah, I'm trying to make as many beanies as I can right now, because I have 2 set markets. One's in October and one's in December. Yes. So I'm trying to make as many beanies as I can now, so that way I'm stocked ahead of time. And they're easy products and projects that I can make and not really think about. I have shawl patterns, I have beanies, I have crop tops, scrunchies, bucket hats, ear warmers. I don't think there's a few listed on my website. And I even have oops projects. I have oops projects. There's nothing wrong with the project. It's either I didn't realize I was using a different dye lot, or I was so close but didn't have a contrasting color to use that would look nice. So those are discounted. So those are discounted on my websites, and I always put in there like what's wrong with it. Some of it you can actually see, it picks up on camera. Some of it doesn't. Like I have a gray ear warmer, and unless you're actually looking at it very, very close, you can't tell that it's two different dye lots. Whereas like my salt and pepper market bag, you can tell that it's two different dye lots, but as I was making it, I couldn't tell because where I normally sit and crochet, it's kind of dark where I normally sit and crochet. This is not where I normally sit and crochet. This is the little corner next to my closet in my room. So, but yeah, I normally sit in the living room, and unless I check the dye lot before I go out there, I'm not gonna tell. Oh my gosh, I look like a tomato right now. My rosacea is insane. It's so hot, and so when I get hot, my rosacea just gets worse. It gets worse, and I can't do anything about it. I mean, I can, but not really. If you have it, you know. My dog just looks so sad because I'm not paying attention to her. But yeah, if you guys have any questions, let me know, and I will try and figure out what to do, and bear with me as I try and get my footing again. It's been a long time since I've vlogged. It's been a few years since I've picked up the camera and done this. I know I'm going to have to get used to it, so if I'm a little awkward on camera or quiet, just know that give me a little bit. Give me a little bit, give me some grace, and I'll eventually get to a rhythm where it's like, whatever. What are you doing? You are such a weirdo. Oh, I love you. Okay. Oh my goodness. Okay, so as of right now, what is on the schedule? I have, like I said, the markets in October and December. Those two are absolutely confirmed. I have paid for those spots. I will be there. The other 5? Yeah, I think it was 5 markets that I applied to. They weren't really clear in their application as to how they work their selection process, so not entirely sure, but I applied to be in 5 different shows over the summer, and they said that from what I can tell, if I'm selected, then I have to pay a fee to be there, obviously. But if I am there, I will post it either on Instagram. Well, I'll post it on Instagram. Be like, hey, come see me. And I'll try and figure out how to add a tab on Shopify where you can see us on events and upcoming things that we're going to be at. And I say we, I mean me, myself, and I. You might see my mom. She might be there. She might show up in some of the vlogs. My mom also crochets, but no, she did not actually teach me how to crochet. She tried to. It didn't work. So I eventually learned how to do it myself. We can go into that story later. Do a whole different deep dive on that. It's not a long story, but it's a story. My dog is sniffing, and I don't know if she has to go to the bathroom or she's just annoyed with me. But anyway, I'm going to leave it here. I'm going to go finish this beanie and probably edit this and cringe a little bit. Yeah. But I'll see you guys next time. Good morning, everyone. Yes, I am very red. Welcome to rosacea and being hot. Today, we're not doing a whole lot. We're just hanging out at the house. I might show you some of what I'm working on, but I probably won't talk to you guys a whole lot, so it'll most likely be a lot of time lapses. What am I working on? I'm working on beanies, of course, trying to get those stocked and ready. I have discovered that I can make 2 child size and 1 adult using 2 skeins of loops and thread yarn. So I am going to be doing that. I have a little bit left over, but I think I might just work those into like scrappy beanies. We'll see. I'm also working on my Toronto Maple Leafs tapestry. I don't know why, but I've hit like a wall. And I'm like, I want to do it, but I don't have the motivation to work on it. So I keep pushing myself, do at least 5 rows, do at least 5 rows. So I will do at least 5 rows today. And then I might work on a couple different other tapestry patterns. I found some that I want to have ready for a market, and I'm still waiting to hear back on whether or not I have one in a little over, almost 2 weeks, a little less than 2 weeks. We'll see. Still waiting to hear back. This lighting sucks. I'm very red. I'm sorry, but this is what we're at. So, you saw me start a new beanie. I'm working on the adult size. Currently, I'll probably finish the adult size, then work on the tapestry, and then either work on a different tapestry after that, design a new tapestry, or look for new tapestries that I want to work on. We'll see. As always, I'll take you with me, but don't expect a whole lot of talking. We're just chilling in the living room, just hanging out. If you guys did hear my daughter, she was playing in the background, so I won't ever show you guys her face, but if you guys hear her, you hear her. Sorry, I'm watching my dog. She's trying to settle down. Sometimes she finds things that I'm like unaware are on the floor. But I'm actually really lucky. She does not touch any of my yarn, so a win is a win. But anyway, let's get back to doing some crochet. I might not show you all of what I'm doing. I might just come back at the end of the day and be like, look what I did. We'll see. We'll see. But anyway, talk to you guys in a bit.
This is the gym. Mummies and daddies come to exercise and enjoy themselves.
Are you all having fun? Yes. Lots of fun. Gym teacher, that is glad to be happy. Glad to see.
Explorers like you.
We're not explorers.
I made explorers of you. Because I'm the beast.
And you and I are the smaller shadows. Because we are the smallest.
Very clever, Edmund.
I'm a clever clogs. Whose shadow is that? That's the biggest shadow ever. It must be a giant.
It's not a giant. The shadow is being made by a cloud.
Wow. What sort of
Alright, so we're back in front of the yarn wall. Until I get more comfortable filming in front of other people, I probably will come back here to do like my updates about what I'm doing during the day. Mainly because my daughter's out there, and she's currently taking a nap, so I don't want to wake her up and let the girl sleep. My mom is also off. She works, it's Memorial Day when I'm filming this, so she's off on Memorial Day because it's holiday. She also works in an elementary school, so she gets all of those holidays as well. And then I'm also a full-time caregiver for my grandmother, so she's also out there in the living room. So it's not just me, and so I don't want to disturb everyone else around me. And I know they won't mind if I were to like update you guys a little bit and be like, oh, I'm doing this right now. But until I get comfortable doing that, I'm not going to do that. The puppy's right here, sniffing around. Hi, baby. Hi. 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 If you don't know, I have an Aussie doodle. Her name's Nola. She's super cute. But what have I done so far today? I am about 4-ish rows done from completing the beanie, and then I gotta seam it up and do all the things to stitch up the top of the hat. Here she is. Here's Nola. She's still a puppy, so we're still growing. She's gonna get a lot bigger. I need to work on not saying What are you doing? What are you doing? Do you want to sit in my lap? Is that the problem? You want to sit in my lap? You can sit in my lap. No, puppy lovins. Yeah, so I'm about 4 rows away from doing all of that and finishing, and I did get distracted for like an hour, maybe an hour and a half, editing this video. And then what else was I doing? Oh, I started scrolling on my TikTok, not TikTok. Why did I say TikTok? I don't know. But I started scrolling on Pinterest, finding different patterns to... Okay, baby, you gotta go. You gotta go. Thank you. But I started scrolling on Pinterest to find different patterns for tapestries, and I found a few that I'm actually kind of excited about. I don't think I'm going to be able to do all of the Pride ones by the time that I would need to have them done, but more for next year, that's for sure, and for all throughout the year, because I don't think Pride should just be 1 month. I think it should be all year round. So when I get around to making those, you guys will definitely see. But I did find one that I'm like super excited about. Let me see if I can find it real quick. Where are you? Where are you? I must find you. So one of my favorite sayings is, you need to relax, have a chill pill, take your meds. And so I saw this one, and I'm like, I need that in my life. So here it is. I'm excited. That one I might actually do. Anyway. It's always fun going on Pinterest and finding different things. I need to put this away before I just like start scrolling. And as you guys saw, we decided as a family to order some DoorDash, some Mickey D's. Yeah, but other than that, I think I'm gonna finish this beanie, the adult one, and then I'm going to work on the tapestry for a little bit, and I may start a smaller one, just to have like something to switch back and forth to, and then I'll probably end my night by either starting and finishing, or at least starting one of the child size beanies. And I just realized that the colorway that I'm doing now, the pink, purple, bluish one by Pride, hello. But other than that, let's get back to crocheting. Alright guys, so I got a little bit of an update for you. I did just get confirmation. They texted me and said, hey, by the way, you've been selected. We're going to put you in all of the markets that you applied for. We'll send you an invoice. I'm like, okay. So here is the list. You can go to my Instagram. I made a whole little highlight. You can see them all. They'll all be up there. But I will be at the Friday night market at that place down the street in Land O'Lakes, Florida, June 6th, July 11th, and August 1st. I will also be at the Summer Saturdays market at In the Loop Brewing, also in Land O'Lakes, Florida, on July 26th and August 23rd. I will be at the Fall Y'all Festival October 4th and 5th in Coachman Park, Clearwater. at Coachman Park in Clearwater. There you go. And then I will also be at the Jingle Bell Family Fun Fest December 20th at Coachman Park in Clearwater. So if you're available and you're in Florida, come see us. I want to say something descriptive about my booth, but what? There's crochet. Come see us. Okay, so we actually got a box. I do know what's in here. It's actually stuff that I need for the market. I do need to make one more order because I'm borrowing a tent, like a pop-up tent, a 10 by 10. I shouldn't wave that around. I'm borrowing the tent from a family member, but they don't have sidewalls. I really need to stop waving this around. Let me put that away. They don't have sidewalls, so I'm gonna buy some sidewalls because the goal is to eventually get my own tent so I don't have to borrow it. But they're being gracious and awesome, and they're letting me borrow it for as long as I need. So, what did we get in this box? So the markets that I'm doing, as of right now, they are late afternoon going into night, so from 5 to 9. So I got some globe string lights, and they're supposed to be warm lighting instead of like the bright white. Because I don't know about you, but the bright white lights can give me a headache sometimes. So I got these. I'll let you guys know how they do. I got 2 boxes of these because I didn't want to have not enough, even though they're 33 feet and it's a 10 by 10 tent. Somebody who's good at math, tell me if I have enough string lights. I want to say I do, but I don't know. But if I can get at least 3 sides covered, we're golden. And I think these will do it. We might get all 4. We'll see. It'll be fun for us. Then, because at the one and only market that I've ever done, people asked if I had a mirror that they could see themselves in. And I said no, but that's actually a good idea. So I got this little travel makeup mirror. And it's small enough that when I pack down, it'll pack flat. Like, look how flat this is. And I think this was like $8. The lights were $16 a piece. And then the other thing that I needed to do was get sandbags. Because I have to, it's required at the first 5 markets that I'm in that I need to have bags to weigh down my tent. I need to have some sort of weight, so I got the bags to do it. I believe I got 4. Oh, yeah, here's the bags. These are the bags. I need to get sand, put these in. This is actually a fanny pack. So this is what the sandbag will look like. Focus, please. Thank you. So these will attach to the tent leg. Here's your strap to carry, and then you fill it with sand. So I have 4 of these. Then this guy is my fanny pack because I needed some place to put cash. And I wanted something small, something discreet. And I watch XOXO Charlie. Her name's Haley, but her channel's XOXO Charlie. So is her business. You can go check her out. She actually recommended wearing a fanny pack. I don't know where she got that from, but I was like, that's a genius idea. Because then you can tuck it under your shirt and nobody would know. So, and then I don't have to worry about, oh, where's cash? Where am I going to put cash? And I can put my phone in there. Do I have skizzers? No. But I do have, don't judge. Okay, don't wave it around. Thank you. Put that away. It's wet. Oh, I like that. Okay, so it has your main pocket. You're not going to be able to see this, but it has your main pocket, and then it also has a zipper pouch pocket on the inside. Is it going to pick up? Maybe? Hopefully? I don't know. But there's a zipper in here. As I'm trying to show you. Whatever. But there's a zipper inside, and then you have your main pocket. You can attach stuff. There's a clip. And then there's an outside zipper as well. And then the adjustable strap. So I could wear it as crossbody or like an actual fanny pack. So that'll be fun. That's twisted. I'll fix that later. And then of course there's the back zipper pocket. How deep is that pocket? Is it little? Oh, I can put my phone in here. Can I? Let's see. Oh yeah. My phone fits perfectly in there. Disappeared. Should I link all of this? Should I make an Amazon storefront? All of the products that I've gotten for like displays and stuff, unless they were around my house, which some of them were, I've gotten off of Amazon. A lot of this stuff I've gotten off of Amazon. Should I make a storefront and just be like, here, go find all of these products and just link them? Should I do that? I think I might do that. I'll have to figure out how to do that. Am I looking crazy? Yes. Are we gonna fix it? No. Ugh, trash. Go there. I need to fill these with sand. I don't want to take these out. We're going to put these off to the side. My lights and my mirror, I don't think I'm going to take them out until I do, well, not even my mirror. I think I might. So what I'm planning on doing, because I've never worked the tent myself, I think what I'm gonna do is do a practice run. Probably later this week. Yeah. Maybe Friday. maybe Saturday, I don't know, someday that my mom is available to watch my daughter so that I can practice putting everything together myself, do a whole table setup, whole booth setup, and figure out how long it actually takes me. Oh, I forgot to tell you. I also ordered, and when they get here I'll show them to you. I ordered 2 shirts with my company logo on, I think it's the left side. I don't know. We'll figure it out. With my company logo on it so that I look a little more professional. There was a sale on Etsy from the shop that I was using, that I'd used. And when I get them, I will definitely put them up there and link the shop and do all the things and show you the shirts. I don't know if they'll be here in time for the first market, but they will definitely be here in time for the second market. I might be able to show them to you. She has many different options and she's really nice to work with. I have no complaints. She's sent me the test picture of how it would look. Maybe I can pull that up. Let's see. Etsy, where are you? It's really simple, it's really sweet, but just something small. And I was like, yes. You focused? Can you see it? Anyway, that's what I ordered. Now, in the future, I might order a different color. Like I might get a red one and then put my logo in black or white. We'll see. And then I might put something on the back. I don't know. We'll see. But I wanted something that just had my logo on it so that I can be like, I own this place. You know? Set myself apart from a shopping customer. I'm on it today. I'm on one, and I don't know why. We'll see. I want to do a whole trial run where I set everything up myself and put out, I don't want to say all of my products, but like the displays themselves so I know where exactly they're gonna go. Because I have 2 rolling carts, or rolling racks, I should say. One of them I need to fix. I have 2 6-foot tables, 1 4-foot table, 2 rolling racks where I have my hanging items like my bags, my tops, my shawls, my sweaters. I think that's it. And then I have different displays for like my bucket hats and my scrunchies, and I have a couple different mannequin heads and different like wig stands that I use to display different items like my bucket hats and whatnot, because sometimes I put my earworms out and I use an actual mannequin head. Trying to think what else, like display wise. I want to try and find something to where I can sort my bandanas. I don't know. And then I might find some like baskets to put beanies and stuff in. I know we're in summer and beanies are kind of warm weather things, so I'm not too worried about those. We'll see. But like I said, I'm trying to save those for later, but I have a couple like pride related beanies, so like the By Pride and the Pan Pride. And then I have some rainbow ones, like the Fiesta ones. None of the beanies are listed currently on the website, so don't look at those. So don't look for those. And they're not listed on Instagram either, because I haven't posted about them. I don't think. No. Yeah. Oh, in that last clip that you saw, it was actually me. I started the next beanie, and I'm going to try and make 3 different beanies. So the first one I made was the adult medium, and I find that that fits my head, and I have a like big head. I got a big head. I know I do. And a lot of it's hair, because my hair is actually really thick, so it fits my head, the adult medium. And then I want to try and use up as much yarn that I can so I don't have as much leftover scrap. So I'm making a teen size slash adult small, and then I'm gonna make a kid size and then see how much is left after that. If I'm doing my math correctly, it shouldn't be much, if any. I'm hoping I don't have any left over. We shall see. But other than that, I don't know. I think I'm going to call it here for the day. Call it done for this vlog because honestly I gotta edit the video in order to post it tomorrow. Just so you know, this is probably what you're gonna get. Very chaotic, very all over the place. This is just how my brain works. I jump around from topic to topic, and if I can, I will try and move parts. So, I don't know, I think I need to come into these with more of a plan. But that's not my style. I'd rather just word vomit and call it a day. Alright, the dog's bugging me. I gotta go. But I will see you guys in my next video. Don't know when that will be. Okay. I don't know when that next video will be. Most likely, I would like to post a couple times a week. We shall see. Bye.